Have you ever woken up, put your feet on the floor, and felt like your legs just didn't want to work with you? Maybe it's a subtle wobble. Maybe the knees feel stiff, or there's a nagging ache in the thighs and calves. You tell yourself it's normal, it's just aging, right? But what if I told you that there's one morning habit, just one, that could change how your legs feel, move, and support you, not just today, but for the rest of your life? This isn't about intense workouts. This isn't about climbing mountains or running marathons. It's about something simple, powerful, and shockingly underrated. It's a tiny ritual you can do every morning, even before your first cup of coffee, that sends a signal to your brain, your muscles, and your joints. We are not done yet. And science backs it up. People who commit to this one habit have reported stronger legs, better balance, more confidence when walking, and even fewer falls. Now, if you're over 60, here's something you probably weren't told. Your legs are the foundation of everything, not just physically, but mentally. When they begin to weaken, it's not just about difficulty standing or walking. It's about independence. It's about control. It's about how you feel in your own body. And here's the scary part. According to the CDC, 1 in 4 adults over 65 falls each year. And the number one predictor of whether someone ends up in long-term care? It's not memory loss. It's not heart disease. It's the inability to move safely on their own. That's why what I'm about to tell you matters so much. Before we go into what this morning habit is, let's first understand why legs weaken so dramatically after 60. The body naturally loses muscle mass over time. That's a process called sarcopenia. Starting as early as your 30s, you begin to lose about 3 to 5% of muscle mass each decade if you don't actively work to preserve it. But after 60, that number can spike fast. Muscle fibers shrink. The nerves that activate those muscles begin to degrade. Blood circulation decreases. Your joints become stiff from less movement. It's not that you're doing something wrong. It's that you're doing nothing different. Here's what happens to most people. They wake up sluggish. They maybe shuffle to the bathroom. Sit for a long breakfast. Sit during TV. Sit while reading. Sit again for dinner. Then sleep. There's no activation of the leg muscles. No signal to the brain that says, I still need these legs to be strong. The legs start to shrink, literally. You can see it in the mirror. Thinner thighs, flatter calves, even weaker ankles. This is not just about appearance. It's about strength, circulation, and stability. It becomes a silent spiral. Weaker legs mean less walking, which leads to even weaker legs, until one day, getting out of a chair feels like a gym workout. But here's the powerful truth. The body is incredibly responsive, even after 60, even after 70, even after 80. Your muscles are still trainable. Your balance can improve. Your circulation can increase. Your nerve response can sharpen. But only, and only, if you give your body a reason to adapt. That's where this morning habit comes in. A simple, low-impact, intentional practice that takes just 5 minutes a day, first thing in the morning. Before the news, before the emails, before the distractions. Just you, your body, and your legs. And within 30 days, you will start to notice it. Stronger thighs, more control when sitting and standing, and even better posture. But before I reveal what the habit is, let me show you the science behind how legs respond to this kind of movement. See, your muscles respond to frequency more than intensity. What does that mean? You don't have to lift heavy weights or run 5 miles. You just have to activate the right muscles every day. Even light resistance, done daily, creates neuromuscular adaptation. That's a fancy way of saying your brain and body work better together. You become more balanced. Your legs move with more confidence. And most importantly, they remember how to move. That's why what I'm about to show you works so well. It's not just a physical routine. It's a neurological activation. It wakes up dormant muscles. It increases blood flow to joints that haven't moved much overnight. It strengthens the ligaments that support your knees, hips, and ankles. And it does all of this gently. Now, I want you to take a moment and picture this. It's early morning, sun barely rising. Instead of reaching for your phone, you stand up, carefully, and begin this short, powerful morning habit. Within 2 minutes, your legs feel warm. Within 4 minutes, you feel more awake. By the time you finish, you're not just ready for the day, your body feels alive again. And here's where it gets even more interesting. The morning is the best time to do this, because it sets the neuromuscular tone for the rest of your day. You'll walk better. You'll have better balance in the shower. You'll feel more stable when climbing stairs or stepping off curbs. All because you started your day right. So in this next part, I'll walk you step by step through this exact morning habit. You don't need any equipment. You don't need to leave your house. You don't even need a fitness background. But you do need to commit for just 5 minutes. And if you think this is just another basic stretch or light walk, it's not. This one habit has helped thousands of seniors transform the way their legs feel. And once you experience it, you'll wonder how you ever started your day without it. Now that you understand why your legs weaken after 60 and how that decline affects your balance, mobility, and independence, let's talk about the habit, the one that could change everything. This morning habit is not just a movement routine, it's a reset button for your entire lower body. It focuses on activating key muscle groups, your quads, hamstrings, glutes, calves, and even your hip stabilizers, using your own body weight and gravity. No need for fancy equipment. No gym visits. Just simple, structured motion done consistently. The habit is called 5-minute ground-up activation. Here's how it works, and why it's so effective. Minute 1. Heel-to-toe rocking. Start by standing near a wall or sturdy surface like a kitchen counter. Place your feet hip-width apart. Gently rock forward onto your toes, lifting your heels. Hold for 2 seconds. Then rock back onto your heels, lifting your toes. Again, hold for 2 seconds. Repeat this for 60 seconds. This movement does more than you think. It stimulates the small stabilizing muscles in your ankles and calves, which are critical for balance. It also boosts circulation, flushing out stiffness from overnight inactivity. You'll feel warmth in your lower legs. That's blood flow returning to areas that have been still all night. Minute 4. Side leg raises. Hold on to a surface for balance. Stand tall and lift one leg out to the side about 6 to 12 inches. Keep it straight. Hold for 2 to 3 seconds, lower it down, and repeat on the other side. Alternate legs for 1 minute. Side leg raises are often forgotten, but they target your hip abductors, small but crucial muscles that keep your pelvis stable when you walk. Weakness here often leads to shuffling, instability, and eventually falls. This simple movement reactivates them. Minute 5. Calf raises with arm reach. Stand tall. Slowly rise onto your tiptoes while simultaneously reaching your arms above your head. Lower back down and repeat. Do this slowly for 1 full minute. This final minute activates your calves again, increases total body awareness, and opens up your posture. When combined with reaching up, it elongates your spine and resets your posture for the day, especially after sleeping in a curled-up position. Why this works? This habit works because it's consistent, targeted, and functional. You're not isolating muscles randomly. You're activating exactly what you need to walk confidently, stand up easily, and maintain stability throughout the day. Even better, it's short enough that it doesn't feel like a chore. In fact, many people report feeling so energized after doing this that they end up walking more, moving more, and even feeling mentally sharper. And remember, these 5 minutes are not a workout. They're a signal. A way to switch on the body systems that control strength, balance, and coordination. It's a conversation between your brain and your legs. And the more often you have that conversation, the more fluent your body becomes. Many people over 60 are told to just accept slowing down. But your body has not forgotten how to be strong. It just needs to be reminded. You might be wondering, how soon will I see results? Some report a difference in just 7 days, better energy in the legs, more stability walking around the house. Others see measurable strength gains within 30 days. They're able to stand up from low chairs, climb stairs with more ease, and feel steadier on uneven surfaces. The real change comes from daily repetition. Not intensity. Not complexity. Just consistency.